And that's going to be the challenge, beating that heat. So with more on how the city is preparing ahead of this dangerous heat, we have Christina Farrell, Commissioner for New York City Emergency Management, joining us in studio in the AC. Thank you for coming in this morning to talk about this. We, in fact, also have a tweet, or I should say a post on X.
A post on X,
no longer
a
tweet.
Right.
It's no longer Twitter. But it did highlight the record-breaking temperatures and how the city is preparing. That's a look at the post there. Wednesday begins one of the most, I'm going to look to this
dangerous
stretches. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can see it. Stretches of extreme heat our city has seen in years, with the heat index potentially into the triple digits by the afternoon. And it does not let up. The heat builds day after day into the weekend, and it will barely cool down at night. I mean, when you're dealing with this level of heat, the mayor has mentioned there are new initiatives, new ways to help city residents.
Yeah, for sure. So we have activated, obviously, the city's heat plan, looking at different things. The city has 560 cooling centers open today. People can go to nyc.gov/beattheheat, and it will show people which ones are closest to their home, their libraries, older adult centers. We have a partnership with Petco if people want to bring their pets inside to stay cool. You can also go to a friend's house, go to a cafe, walk in the mall, those kind of things. But yeah, so we want everybody, even for a few hours, if you don't have access to reliable air conditioning, to get somewhere where you can cool down. Like you said, we've been on social media, Notify NYC. We're sending a lot of messaging, working with City Hall, with the health department, all of the agencies, just to make sure that we get the word out about this. I mean, I think people know it's hot, but just what the tools are that people can use to stay cool.
People do know it's hot, but this type of heat, we've been talking, it could be historic. I mean, we'll see. We've got a couple of days where maybe New York City could hit 100 degrees. I think the last time that happened was 2012, so it's been a minute. We're showing you how to stay cool. I mean, you essentially got all the boroughs locked into cooling centers. 540, that's what you said, right?
560, yeah.
560, okay. We have, aside from protecting life, infrastructure is a concern. We saw back in 2024, the 3rd Avenue Bridge, that thing got stuck as the heat was expanding. It's a natural process. It occurs. I'm wondering if your team's been watching that infrastructure and the threats that we could maybe see due to this heat. Are there any concerns that you guys have leading into this heat wave?
Yeah, I mean, we're always concerned. It's our job. Yeah. But yes, we have. So we work with all city, state, federal partners. We've been running interagency calls every day, asking those exact questions. Actually in the winter, probably the last time we spoke, some of the bridges got stuck because of the ice and being frozen. Now we're at the other extreme. So they are monitoring their infrastructure, looking at if they have to lift a bridge, if a barge or something's going, and then how to make sure, bring out, hoses, or the fire department help to cool it down. Also, when you think about infrastructure, clearly you think about Con Ed, about the electrical grid. We want to keep the air conditioning on. So we've been talking to them a lot. We have our staff in person with them, working through anytime, they also have tools, some voltage reductions. They have some demand response programs that businesses and residents are part of. So also looking at the electrical grid and how to keep that secure.
Those basics of don't do your laundry during the day. It puts another strain on the grid. Simple things like that we know. And I thought it was interesting, too, the mayor pointed out you have the kiosk. So saying a kiosk will tell you if you're within 10 minutes or so, right, of a cooling center.
Right. But
then also just the mobile units that are going to be around to help people if they need to jump into AC. I think the challenge for New York City is we have so many people, but also we just get really hot compared to some of the suburbs even.
Yeah, there definitely is the urban heat effect where it can feel cooler. Feel hotter.
Yeah.
Here in Midtown with all the buildings, a lot of concrete, no grass or very little grass. But yeah, health and hospitals, they're fantastic partners. They took their buses, their warm buses out in the winter. Now they have their cool vans. They're doing a lot of work with social services, with outreach partners, focusing where homeless people may be. They can bring them in, give them a meal, help them cool down, give them some water, sunscreen, those things. And then they also have vehicles that they're working with Department for the Aging. We're doing call downs to all of the clients for Department for the Aging. And if during the call it becomes clear that people need help, they can dispatch those vans. And they have nurses and other medical professionals who can go help older New Yorkers.
I mean, the heat is not a stranger to New York City. I think it is something familiar, and the city has had opportunities time and time again to prepare for it. But recently, among the headlines, globally, Europe has been under this deadly heat wave and receiving word, just this week, that France, the country of France, has announced around 1,000 deaths because of this heat. And you look at cities, as Marissa had mentioned, and these big population centers, how you can avoid something like that happening here in the States. Do you think it's because we've learned lessons over time? I'm not asking you to talk about the failures in Paris and in France, but you look at that death toll. We don't see that here in the United States, and perhaps it's because we're a bit more accustomed to it.
Yeah, I will say on average, there's about 500 heat-related deaths, unfortunately, in New York City. Sometimes those become clearer later because it is a silent killer, right? It can affect people's heart, kidneys, you know, all different internal situations. But we have a lot of experience. The HEAT plan is actually emergency management's oldest plan. We've had it, you know, since the 90s. We do have this network of cooling centers. About 90% of New Yorkers have air conditioning. That still leaves several 100,000 people that may need more help. But I think we are more accustomed here. You know, it's more kind of on the regular for us. But we never let our guard down. And like you said, you know, a heat index of 112, we're not accustomed to that. And this isn't just a 1-2 day. This is going into the weekend. It's also arguably going to be the busiest weekend in New York City this summer. You know, we've been waiting for this. We're excited for America 250, the fireworks. There's another World Cup game.
I was just about to ask.
The ball's going to drop again.
The ball's dropping again in Times Square.
All the things, you know, and there's lots of other events. But, you know, we want people to enjoy this safely, make sure that they're hydrated, that they get into the shade. And if they start, you know, it can come on quickly. If they start to even feel just a little unwell, really, even if it's in the middle of the fireworks or something, you have to get somewhere that's safe, that's cooler, and that you can cool down and take care of yourself.
Yeah, it's still going to be warm at night. And I was going to ask you, the fact that New York City is kind of in the spotlight with all of these events going on and just so many people internationally and nationally coming into the city to celebrate this weekend. So I think we got all the questions, and I think it's something that we're going to continue to stay on top of. But thanks for coming and hanging out in the AC with us and breaking down the threat.
Yeah, thank you.
Stay cool yourself.
Stay cool, yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
Christina
we're trying.
Farrell, Commissioner for the New York City Emergency Management. Appreciate your time.
Thanks.
All right.